I'm right where I belong, playing guitar and singing songs.
I just want to hear, so what does music do for your soul?
That's what brings me joy.
It brings you joy.
It's one of the only things right now that brings me joy. It's the music I love.
What's one thing you would say to somebody else who's having a hard day that helps them, that could help them?
Listen to an uplifting song. Or talk to a friend. Rest.
Thank you. Hi there. You're in a tiny home, and I just want to ask you, what if someone was having a hard day, what's something you would tell them to help make them feel better?
It is what it is, but it becomes what you make it.
That's beautiful saying.
My mom used to say it. So.
I love. What's your name?
Scott.
Scott. Thank you so much.
Oh, she right.
It's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
That was a good song.
Thank you. Thank you. I love what you did. Tell me, what does music do for your soul?
It nourishes my soul.
No, if you could share with us, what does music do for your soul?
Oh, music is like chicken soup while I'm sick or something like that. It's like chicken soup for the soul. I love music. It's my heart. It's my passion. It's my life. I used to major in music.
Do you perform?
I do. I sing.
You want to sing today?
Sure.
Yay! Tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Nicolette.
Hello there. I was just wondering if you could share with us what music does for your soul.
Music is for my soul. I would have to say it lifts me up and keeps me out of dark places.
Right on.
I like it. It tends to make me feel better, you know.
All right. Well, thanks for attending today.
Thank you.
Imagine all the people living for today.
So my name is Cammie, otherwise known as Jenny Albert, and I'm here to bring you some music today, and then hopefully some people will get warmed up and perform too. But this is a program called Art of Expression. It's a music arts program in honor of my birth father, Don, who used to choose homelessness for the freedom that it granted him when he chose a lifestyle that made him feel the best. And while he was still living with us, we were a musical duo together, the biological duo, Cammie and Don, the biological duo. And we performed here a bunch. So in his honor, I'll be playing some songs today. It's like finding a simple mood when I feel a melody to capture the inside of me. Feeling that I belong in a different time of day. I'll follow the hours as they pass by. Suddenly I'm caught in the middle of nowhere, where the sun don't shine, the moon don't glow at all. It's between the break of day, new September dawn. I'll watch the seasons change even when clouds don't belong. There's more of me to be a part of this cycle of evening rains and spinning stars in the sky. I want to lose control, to feel and feel, but the dawn's too weak and I'm too strong to cry. Suddenly I'm caught in the middle of nowhere, where the sun don't shine, the moon don't glow. It's between the break of day, new September dawn. I'll watch the seasons change even when clouds don't belong. Do ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da di 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 ba da ba ba suddenly I'm caught in the middle of nowhere, where the sun don't shine, the moon don't glow at all. It's between the break of day, new September dawn. I'll watch the seasons change even when clouds don't belong. sun don't shine, the moon don't glow at all. It's between the break of day and new September dawn. Yes, it's between the break of day, new September dawn.
Bravo! Bravo, bravo!
Thank you. I've been waiting for love to come all my life to meet the one. Yes, I know it won't be long. Until then, I'm on my own. Life's so sweet, a heart so warm. It won't be long. Until then, I'm on my own. So many times I've been sad and blue, so wrong by so many of you. Love is kind and not untrue. Find your way right here till the love is good. I have opened, yes, I have my soul. So when I find you, I'll be sure. Yes, I know it won't be long. Until then, I'm on my own. I've been sad and blue, so wrong by so many of you. Love is kind and not untrue. Find your way right here till the love is good. I have opened, yes, I have up my soul. So when I find you, I'll be sure. Yes, I know it won't be long. Until then, I'm on my own. So do you live here now? Are you here now? Are you on this campus now? All right. So nice to see you. I love it. Well, I'm going to do a little dedication today. It's not to bring anything down. It's actually to kind of reflect on the idea of seeing things in a more positive way, the best that we can. A dear friend of mine who is going to be coming with me to a lot of these programs throughout the summer, maybe even participating in helping create a podcast kind of thing where any of you who wanted to say things and share your story or share your ideas and thoughts, we were going to facilitate that idea, which I think we still will, but maybe some of you can help me instead, because my dear friend Gavin Peretti decided to exit this world this past week, and it's been very difficult. And so a lot of us have gotten together over the last few days to honor all the beautiful things that he has contributed and the lessons we've learned and the things we take with us. He was a dude, thank you. He was a dude that was just full of light, a glass half full kind of guy, really positive. You would never think in spending time with him and all the supportive things that he did in film and in acting and writing, you just never would imagine the lowest of the lows. And so it's interesting to think about the fact that we all share this peace, and if we can bond together and choose the light, then we can stick around just a little longer for the purpose of sharing while we're here. But also to note that if we do depart, that there's still a purpose. And so he's here with us today, so this concert's in his honor. And yeah, so.
You're beautiful, honey. Beautiful. Thank
you. I'm right where I belong, playing guitar and singing songs. This road is all I know. I'll keep going, I'm not gone. People think that I just don't care. They don't know what's going on in here. Head for the dreams that could go anywhere. Guess you could say I'm up in the air. Folks, they pass on by, straight ahead and keep in time, while this road is all I know. Singing songs, singing right. People think that I just don't care. They don't know what's going on in here. Head full of dreams that could go anywhere. Yes, you could say I'm up in the air. Up in the air, where feet don't need no shoes. Up in the air, the skies are gray or blue. Up in the air, there's nothing to lose. They don't know, but I do. People think that I just don't care. They don't know what's going on in here. Head full of dreams that could go anywhere. Guess you could say I'm up in the air. People think that I just don't care. They don't know what's going on in here. Head for the dreams that could go anywhere. Guess you could say I'm up in the air. Guess you could say I'm up in the air.
Bravo, bravo.
Make. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're here.
I like this song.
You like the song? Yeah, thank you. Actually, you know, it's interesting. I wrote that with somebody in Nashville. Oh, yeah. I wrote these songs.
I'm from Nashville. I was born and raised in Nashville.
Really? Oh, right on. Okay. Right. Well, yeah, thank you. So I drove there. Took forever. I drove there, and I stayed there for a while, and was meeting different people in songwriting and recording and just doing different things. And met this older gentleman who was kind of a pioneer songwriter that everyone knew. He'd been around a long time, and he would just sort of go through all the different circles and write songs with everybody. And he made quite a legacy for himself. He was amazing. His name's AJ Masters. And again, with him, the same. He was struggling with cancer, and we wrote this song. And then within like a week or two, I was staying at his house, and it was my turn to go to New York. And I left late that night, and that was the last time I saw him. He went on to the spirit world. It's almost kind of like I feel like it's a privilege, actually, to be a part of the stage of when the soul is getting ready. And I'm a little bit of a spiritual person, so I sort of like to see it that way, in a positive way. So maybe that's a calling, I don't know. But that song is called Up in the Air, and it was initially written about, you know, traveling and moving and being on the road in a reflective kind of way, and that's where you find your home. Later in years, I found my birth father, who I didn't know. I was separated at birth through the foster care system, and had a private investigator help me locate him where he was. Turns out he was choosing homelessness most of his life for his passion for heroin, and in and out of jails and prisons. But what I didn't know about him was that he was an incredible musician. And so I kind of met him at this pivotal point in his life, and then we bonded. And for whatever reason, even though I told him, keep using, do your thing, that's who you are, that's what you want to do, it's no problem, we can still hang out, he chose to stop. And joined me, and we became Cammie and Dawn, the biological duo. And this is a little documentary about the 5 years we had together, and playing music, and playing at Hope of the Valley locations at the time, before it became Hope the Mission, and before these tiny homes came about. So at the tail end of Dawn's life, where his liver gave out, we came up with this program, Art of Expression, and we decided to perform, like, tour the tiny homes as they were popping up. So this was actually one of the first places we came. It's pretty neat. And you know, as time goes on, as I'm carrying out that legacy of doing it, I do want to say that I like to make these a little interactive. So the last time I was here, Mo performed, so we already got that. But if anybody does sing or play guitar and you want to perform, that's cool. And then another thing that I like to do is go around, and I don't have to put your face in the video, but I do like to ask you what music does for your soul, or if you want to share a little bit about your experience in your life and like what brought you here, anything that you think can uplift or inspire someone else listening to what you have to say. That's what makes these fulfilling. So I'll come around in maybe a song or two.